folks are excited to meet the Dolphins and their care team. Let's welcome them in with some noise. Well, we want to allow all of you to build your own relationships with the Dolphins today, so we're going to take the time right now to introduce you to each one individually. We'll start by meeting Allie. Allie is a 32-year-old Dolphin. Looks like she's spending some time with Chris in the center today, and she's waving at all of you with her pectoral fin. You can wave back to Allie. Allie is swimming around today with one of her very good friends named Topeka. Topeka is the oldest and largest dolphin at 7 Seas. She's 37. She's also with Chris today, and she's going to be sliding out over here on your right-hand side. Here she is. So she can get a good look at everybody. Topeka is a mother to 15-year-old Noelani. Noelani is hanging out with her friend Bethany today, and it looks like she has gone out for a swim, so we will see her throughout today's presentation. But Noelani is joined by her younger sister Allison, who is 2 years her junior. She's 13 years old. Allison is hanging out with her friend Jen over on the right, and she's going to be popping up over here as well on your right-hand side. So here's Allison. Last but certainly never least, we'll meet Spree. Spree is a 16-year-old dolphin full of spunk and sass. She's over with Heather on the left, making a big splash. Let's get them all another warm welcome in. Relationships truly form the foundation of everything that we do here at 7 Seas, and they allow us to care for the dolphins in the best way possible. We have a healthy relationship with the Sarasota Dolphin Research Program based down in Sarasota, Florida, and they spend a lot of the time out on the open ocean looking for dolphins. But if you are a dolphin researcher, you have to be able to tell the difference between dolphins and other animals that share their ocean home that they often get confused for. Take a look at our dolphins and see if we can figure out what kind of animal they get mixed up for. Dolphins and sharks if you're not quite sure and you're hanging out at the beach. One way, you gotta look at how they're swimming. So dolphins are mammals and they move their tails in an up and down fashion just like this. So if you see that dorsal fin breaking the water and you see that up and down tail motion, you're looking at a mammal. Now sharks, they're fish, so they move their tail very differently. They actually move from side to side. Looks like we have some shark impersonators here today, showing off that chance to start looking at a fish. So learning fun facts like that is a great way for us to all connect with each other and kind of build those relationships ourselves. Now, no relationship is complete without good communication. It's key no matter if you're a human or a dolphin. Dolphins are excellent communicators and they're able to make a variety of sounds. But we ask all of you to keep in mind, dolphins don't have vocal cords. So all of the sounds you're about to hear actually come from the blowhole located on top of their head. Let's take a listen. How about a big round of applause for our very musical choir of dolphins. Hopefully you can hear the different kinds of sounds they were making. There were some clicks, some whistles, some raspberries, and all of those are great ways that they can communicate with each other and make sure that they're checking in with their friends and family. But dolphins live in fluid social groups, meaning that sometimes they may be together and they might be able to hear each other, and sometimes they might separate and need to communicate long distance. If that is the case, they do so in a behavior that we call breaching, where they leap up out of the water and land on their back or side, creating an underwater boom. Here comes Noelani. So hopefully you can hear when she lands in the water, it's that sound that you hear. And that was Topeka. It's that sound that you hear that allows them to communicate even if they can't see each other. And you can see the variety of style there too. Topeka and Noelani breach differently. Every dolphin actually breaches differently, so it's unique to the individual. In order to do all these amazing behaviors that we're seeing today, the dolphins make use of their 3 different kinds of fins on their bodies, and we're going to take a closer look at those 3 different kinds of fins right now. The first fin we're going to look at is called the pectoral fin, and those are the 2 located on either side of their midsection. They're really helpful for steering throughout the water, so it gives them a good sense of direction. Next up, we'll take a look at that dorsal fin, which we saw a little bit earlier. It's a pretty iconic fin. It's one that most of us recognize, and it gives a lot of balance as they're swimming. It keeps them stable in the water. So here they are coming out to show off those dorsal fins. Take a look at them closely. You'll see that each dorsal fin is unique. So it's another way you can tell the dolphins apart. It's kind of like fingerprints on a human. Next up, we'll look at their tail flukes, which are the fins at the base of their body. The tail flukes are responsible for giving them a lot of power and propulsion as they're swimming. And they're also really helpful if they want to play some games. Now together, these 3 different kinds of fins give the dolphins 3 very important things: speed, power, and agility. With their 3 different kinds of fins. And we took a look at those tail flukes, which I said are really important for propulsion, and they're really important for playing games. The dolphins love to play games, and it's one of the best ways to connect with each other. So we're going to take some time right now to play a game that all of us get to participate in. And for this game, for your safety, we ask that you remain seated the entire time and make some noise if you want to get a little wet. Everyone get ready to have some fun. Here comes the killer splash. And we invite you all downstairs to see the dolphins and